Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. I've got Santosh on the line. Say hello, Santosh.
Hey, Ken. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your time. So today what we're going to show is how to rehost a traditional WebSphere application onto OpenShift with no changes at all. So the reason we're doing this is because managing a large application environment can be challenging. The cost to operate is high. There's sometimes unmitigated faults that can cause chaos. At scale, it can be tedious to say the least. By taking our application and simply rehosting it on OpenShift, we can benefit from the ease of use the platform provides, as well as scalability and reliability that a Kubernetes platform like OpenShift offers. So without further ado, I will stop here. Santosh, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thanks, Ken. So the objective of today's video is to show how easy it is for installing OpenShift and then demonstrate how simple it is to rehost a traditional WebSphere app onto OpenShift. OpenShift for the installation has been simplified significantly. Using IPI, the user has to answer 6 or 7 questions, but once you answer some of these questions, a cluster will come up for you, and that's it. So I'll quickly go through how we can rehost one of the traditional WebSphere apps onto OpenShift. For the sake of this demo, I've selected hit count application. This is the source code. We've got the hit count application's ER file. We have not made any code changes. We use this particular ER file, and this is the Docker file that we have in place. We are using IBM's WebSphere traditional base image as the base image, and then we copy the ER file into the desired location. We are using Transformation Advisor to pull in the WebSphere's existing environment's server configuration, and that will be copied into the desired location. That's all is needed. So I'll go ahead and quickly spin up the hit count application on OpenShift. So I just copied this particular GitHub repo. I'll create a new project called TWAS demo. Given that we have a Docker file in place, I'll just select the GitHub repository, and then that should be it. I'll give a name for the application. Yeah, that should be adequate, and it should pick up and start building the application. This will take a few minutes of time. Under 4 minutes, you should have the application running. But for the sake of this video, I've already spun up the application. So let me go ahead and quickly show you. The reason we selected hit count application is this is one of the older applications that was made available since one of the earlier versions of WebSphere. If you are able to take this application and rehost on OpenShift, that should be a good indicator that we will be able to rehost some of the traditional WebSphere apps onto OpenShift. So in the logs, you should be able to see that it's reading the configuration, and shortly this should come up. Yeah, it's in the process. So yeah, let me go ahead and access the URL. Yeah, there you go. The hit count application is up now. So I select the method of execution as EJBs, and then I select the global namespace, and I commit this particular transaction. And so the increment counter should come up as 1. Now, just to demonstrate the same thing, I'll access the same application, but using Safari browser. And I'll select the same method of execution. This time it should show that the increment counter is 2, and so that's working. Yeah, that's what I wanted to quickly show, that how simple it is for installing an OpenShift cluster and also rehosting one of the traditional WebSphere apps without making any code changes.
That looks easy enough for me to do, really. So, I mean, in a few short minutes, Santosh, you showed us how to rehost. We didn't even touch any of the code. We just rehosted a traditional WebSphere application and put it on OpenShift. And now we can scale it. We can, benefit from the elasticity, reliability, and so on. Well, again, thank you for your time today, Santosh. This was fantastic. Until next time, everyone take care.
Thanks. Bye.